Hello, my sunshine, and welcome to a new episode of the Hot Girl Morning Podcast. I am so excited and so grateful to have you here because today's episode is going to be for anyone who has really big dreams that feel very far away right now, which kind of creates this huge feeling of self-doubt if you will ever get there. And it is sometimes really hard to believe in yourself when these dreams just feel so far away. And I hope that this episode will help you with that. If you don't know, my name is Greta. I'm an accountability and empowerment coach. And on this podcast, I talk about all things personal growth, mindfulness, self-love, manifesting your dreams, and becoming the best version of yourself. So if any of these topics sound interesting to you, make sure to follow this podcast, rate it 5 stars if you really enjoyed, and maybe send it to a friend who might need to hear this today. I get it. I get this feeling on such a deep level because I'm the type of person who creates these huge dreams for myself and these huge visualizations. But for some reason, I'm sitting right now in one of these huge dreams that I had for myself. And do not get me wrong, I still have other huge dreams that feel so far away, but I know how it feels to sit at home and to know that this is a dream that I'm having, but it feels just so far away and so far-fetched. And then you're maybe living in an environment that doesn't really see the same vision for you, or it doesn't support you the same way, or it is just like things are not lining up yet, but for some reason you know that this is the life that you want to create for yourself. And the first thing that I want to get at is the fact that, is this really your dream? This may sound a little bit discouraging as my first question, but I think before we get to let's get rid of that self-doubt and go for that dream, we have to figure out, is this really our dream? Because some people just like to copy paste someone else's dream or whatever your grandmother is telling you or your friends or what you think you should do, but is this dream, this vision that you have for yourself, is this really what you want? And also, there's a difference between, do you like the idea of something, or do you like also the process of getting there? For example, do you like the idea of being a content creator, or do you like also the process of creating, of editing? So I want you to feel inwards right now. Think about the dream that you're having, and P.S. feel free to let us know your dreams, your wildest dreams, the dreams that you're scared of saying out loud. Let us know down in the comments. Like, I want to be your supportive bestie and I want to hear what you're dreaming about. Maybe in a normal space, you feel scared to say these things, but one thing for sure, this is a safe space for you to share your dreams and for us to really empower you to get there. But now, what is your dream? What is your dream? And when you're thinking right now of this dream that you're having, try to listen inward, listen into your heart. Is this something like the idea of this being the reality for you? Does it give you joy? Does it give you just this good feeling that is taking over your body? Does it give you like this, oh man, like this is it, like this is what I want for my life? You do not have to have like this picture, very clear visualization of exactly knowing what you want, but do you have this direction, this inner urge, this spark where you just know, okay, this is the life that I want to create for myself. This is how I want to show up into the world. This is what I want to do for the world. This is how I want to inspire the world. And let me tell you one thing. If while I am saying all these things, you get this feeling of, this is it, this makes me feel good, this is what I truly want, even though it feels so freaking far away. If this is the feeling that you're getting, then this is the dream that you need to pursue. This is the dream that you need to pursue. On the other hand, if you get this feeling of questioning yourself and getting a little bit like this uncomfortable feeling of, okay, well, maybe that's not what I really want, then the rest of the episode may not be for you, because I want to be your supportive bestie today and kind of inspire you, motivate you, push you. But what we're not going to do is we're not going to follow someone else's path. We're not going to do something just because we think we should do it. But what we're going to do is we're going to follow our own path. I say this probably in every episode, but there is no one size fits all. So instead of trying to be someone else, let's try to unapologetically learn to be ourselves and go and create our dream the way we want to create it. There's a really good saying, and I'm not sure if I can repeat it the exact perfect way, but it goes something like this. Sometimes we overestimate what we can do in a year, but we underestimate what we can do in a lifetime. I think this is what happens so often, where we have this dream and then we create this goal, let's say for 3 months or for the year of 2025. And then when we get to the end of the year, we look back and we realize we didn't get there. And then it all just feels really discouraging. It feels really discouraging, and we are doubting even more our goals and our dreams if within that time capacity that you have given yourself, you're not where you want to be yet. And that, honestly, that feels really uncomfortable. But you are missing the point that life is so much longer. And sometimes if you have these big dreams, maybe for you, it will become reality within a month or two. But maybe it will take a couple of years. And maybe these years will be something that you are enjoying. But just be aware of maybe the timeline that you're imagining it to be like right now may be different. Maybe it's faster, maybe it is slower. But do not get trapped into, okay, I want to reach this goal within the 3 months, and by the end of the 3 months, you're not there and you're feeling even more discouraged. So it is sometimes really important to focus on that sustainable growth and sustainable steps towards your dreams. Now on to the next thing that kind of really overwhelms us a lot of the times. We have this type of belief that we have to have it all figured out right now. Like you have to know right now every single step that you need to take to get to your dreams. And that can end up in you over planning, overthinking, and then kind of getting stuck in that planning type of mode without really doing it. And I know this from myself, and I know how easy it is to fall into this trap that you think you have to have it all figured out. There's a method that I'm always using with my clients, which is called ABZ. All you need to know is A, where you are right now, Z, where you want to be one day, like what is your goal, what is your dream, and B, what is the next step. You need to start trusting yourself that once you are at the next step, you will figure out the step afterwards. And we need to get out of that thought that you have to know all the steps right now, because honestly, you don't. I feel like this is a great time to take a deep breath, because I know that this all just feels a little bit overwhelming right now, but it is okay. It is okay. There's a reason that you have this dream within your heart. There's a reason that this is the type of life you're visualizing for yourself. And I think you don't even realize what you are meant to create in this world. And this life has so many beautiful gifts to offer for you. And it is okay for this process to take some time. But I think what we're not allowing ourselves to do is that this self-doubt, this ego voice, these overthinking mind, these questions and all of that is stopping us from taking any action at all. And I think this is something that so often happens, that we end up kind of in that freeze mode of not doing anything at all, but because everything just feels so overwhelming. Everything just feels so overwhelming. So what we will do is we will take step by step, step by step. And what you need to focus on is only the next step that comes after the one that you're experiencing right now. And I'm going to give you a little bit of okay, this is not a secret, but what I have realized is such a big component to getting towards your dreams. Because instead of getting stuck into that whole planning phase, getting stuck into these teeny tiny tasks that actually get you nowhere, we need to create some type of way for you to feel the impact of the work that you want to create, or to feel the feeling of whatever dream it is that you are having. So let's say you want to become a social media manager, or you want to become a coach yourself, or you want to become a photographer, freelancer, whatever it is, and you want to start your own business. But now, how you're spending your time is, okay, I need to create the perfect branding for my website and for my Instagram account. I need to find the perfect fonts. I need to find the perfect colors. I need to find the perfect person who can help me create a website. And once I have my 2,000 followers, or 200 or 20,000, then I can start with social media managing or coaching or whatever it is that you want for yourself. Oh my God, I'm going to tell you that just keeps you stuck. Because instead of doing the thing that you actually want to do, which is probably like, let's say, taking pictures, managing someone else's social media account, coaching other people, instead of doing that, you're spending weeks and months on end to build something where you don't even have like the audience yet, and you get then your 2 likes, and it's just all very discouraging. And then you're questioning even more your dreams and your goals. And that's not what we're gonna do. The thing that I really like to do is basically focus on how can I feel the impact of what I want to do, and how can I get as fast as possible to that point of trying something out. Because maybe you have this big dream, but at the same time you have never done something like that, and you're not sure if you're actually going to enjoy it. So you need to create an opportunity for yourself to test your theory, to test if this is really what you want. So get away from these teeny tiny tasks that get you nowhere, and think about, okay, what are the things that will actually get me closer to my dreams? What are the things that will actually make me feel better? What are the things that will actually change how my mind is currently working and make my life happier and all of that? And an easy example that I'm just going to give you right now is, for example, you want to start coaching, and then you think you need to have all these certifications before you can get started, and then you have to have this perfect Instagram account. And no. What we're going to do is, of course, this depends on in what direction you're coaching, but let's say this is an area where you're very passionate about, you know a lot about. So instead of focusing so much on creating all these little teeny things that don't help you to realize, is this your dream or is it not? Get yourself a testing client. Test your theory. Test if this is really what you want. Get yourself a friend who needs some help and be like, hey, I want to see if I want to become a coach. You maybe want some help in that direction. Would you be interested that I help you for free? And then we can figure it out. You want to get to that place of doing whatever you're dreaming about as fast as possible. Sometimes we have in our mind that like money is going to be like in our way. You will find a way. You will find a way, and keep this very simple. I think this is probably something where I have a lot of experience in with. I don't even know how many clients I have worked with in the last 3 years. But if you need help with this step of figuring out, okay, what are actually the action steps that will get me to create like this feeling and know if I want to do that, and like these high impact moves, if you need help with that, I am here for you. You can reach me over on Instagram through DMs, or you can set up a free call with me, and then we can have a conversation about it and I can help you break it down. But what I'm trying to get here right now is the fact that I want you to think about your dream, and I want you to think about ways it can feel easier to get there, and what are the things that will actually like kind of create that first initial impact and which can give you then some confidence. Now, you have probably realized that the dream that you're having is really the thing that you want to pursue. You have probably realized, okay, what are the things that I should do to get closer to that dream? You can also do some type of like brain dump to really think about, okay, what are the things that I can do to get closer to that? The third thing that I want you to do is basically exercise your mind, practice your mind, and a huge thing for this is embodiment. It is about getting clear on becoming the person who already has what you cannot stop dreaming about. What are the things that are currently different from the person you are now to the person who has what you cannot stop dreaming about? What are the things that are different? I think in the future I want to do some type of maybe workbook or another episode about how you can basically get into this different energy of like becoming her and all of that. If you're interested in that, please let me know. I'm really thinking of, I want to break this down in some type of way for you, but it is about embodying the person that you want to become. It is about getting really clear on this vision, on how you want to feel, how you want to show up, and then learning how to show up as this higher version of yourself, because it is already within you. It is already within you. So I want you to take continuous action step by step towards that dream, combined with trying to show up as this version of yourself who already has all that. And I think what it also comes down to is to learn different techniques that help you whenever you are getting into that phase of questioning everything, questioning yourself, questioning your dreams. And I think I will probably do like a separate episode on something like that as well, for you to learn to kind of calm your nervous system in these types of situations. But what we can do right now is do a little visualization all together, okay? Of course, if you're driving, you will please not close your eyes. But if you are in a safe space, in a calm space, feel free to close your eyes as well. I want you to take a deep breath in and out. Another deep breath in and out. You are safe. You are loved. You are protected. And you are made for big things on this earth. And it is okay that sometimes these anxious thoughts are creeping in. It is okay if fear is coming up, if self-doubt is coming up. This is something that is really normal. And I don't want you to be hard on yourself for feeling all these fears. I don't want you to be hard on yourself at all. I want you to see this as an adventure, as a journey towards your dreams, as a journey towards this thing that sparks your joy. You are so much more capable than you believe right now. Let's calm your nervous system down. You are okay. You are safe. No matter what, you will be safe. And this dream is waiting for you. It is waiting for you to be turned into action. It is waiting for you to be created. People need exactly what you are. So don't be afraid to show up. Don't be afraid to show up. You are amazing the way you are. Let's take another deep breath in and out. In and out. You got this. Step by step, day by day, step by step, day by day. If you need any help with going for your dreams and figuring out, okay, how can I overcome all these blockages in my mind? How can I find the right action steps to take? This is what I do in my coaching, and I would love to support you on that journey. I give away free calls that last like 30 to 45 minutes. So if you want to have a conversation, talk about your dream and how you can get there, you can just click right down in the show notes. You will find all the links, or over on Instagram. But I don't want you to one day regret not going for the life of your dreams, because you are made for big things. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to get towards your dreams. And one more thing, if you enjoy these types of episodes of Listen to This When, make sure to give me some more inspiration and ideas down in the comments below. So what type of Listen to This When episode would you like to hear in the future? But I am so proud of you. I want you to let me know your dreams also in the comments. Please let me know. And if you want to reach out to me personally, you can just DM me on Instagram at greta.webhofer, at greta.webhofer, and let me know your dreams there, and maybe I can support you in any way. But thank you so much for being here, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye.